Hey guys, this is Apollo here, and it is time for a quick deck profile. Now I say quick is because this is basically an update to my Apollo deck that I got last month. So with the release of DZPTO 5, it has quite made some good changes and does make it a little more consistent as opposed to when I'm playing it back in BTO 4. So without further ado, let's go into the profile. So to put it simply, I am not gonna go too much in detail on the stuff like the old stuff from the original deck profile. So I will only go through in detail into what cards I think the new cards are added in, so that you just, you know, especially if you guys want to check out what are the skills of most of the cards in here, just go back to my my original Impalio deck profile, because I've gone through most of the stuff in there. So I'm only going to go through new stuff today, but I will just go through quickly. Right line, file stater, insert you want. Inner regret, that's your token generator. Dressavolia, your top deck, what you call it, the top deck Automat, and your main guy Impalio. I'm not gonna say much here because I think you guys can check it out my old deck profile on the main stuff here. Okay, so main deck itself. Again, I'm going to skim through this quickly. Oops. Few personal rights, nothing special here. It's self-explanatory. And then 4 Vinsters, just because you want to get the drive checks really fast. I mean, again, not going to go much in detail. Going to check out my old deck before you want to take a look. Now, this is the guy I got recently. I got one Elbaric Striker. So this card is basically Sajas in Brungate, except he has his own unique skill, which is you act on regular circle once per turn, use +1, and you perform all the following. During your turn, this unit gets boost and plus 2k, and the second skill is you remove a overtook from a drop, and then for your turn, all units in the if this unit gets all units in the back row, gets for 5k. So on the back row. So that is what it is. I mean, I'm only running one of this. I'll explain one in a bit. So. Alright, that's it for grade 3s, not the grade 2s. I think it's changed much here, but Nebula Invoke Dragon, yes, I got an SR, thanks Marcus doesn't need that, because have to help the man himself, so might as well just get it for cheap. For Lady Fencer by Nebula, again, I'm not going to go too much in detail because it is pretty much the same as my old deck profile. Once again, check my old deck profile to go in depth detail why I pay these cards, but generally, here's the new cards I want to present now. So in this new deck, I run 3 Roving Probe. So Roving Probe is basically your Automat fodder, if I put it simply. Its first skill is that auto on drop. When this card is used for the cost for an X, used for the cost of an X skill on a Impalio Vanguard, you can choose one unit and get +10k. So it is very similar to Garrett 2-2, except it's it's dual function. Unlike Garrett 2-2, which is like a permanent, like 18k in your turn, this essentially becomes an Automat fodder, plus it can give any other minutes that's 10k. So, I am through right now, but because I really find that Soul is not really an issue at the moment, and I'll spin it in a moment. So, second skill, Auto on Drop. When this unit is chosen by the ability of your token, which is System for Exceed, you can countercharge one. You can soul charge one and energy charge one. So this kind of solves the issue of your Impalio having a little bit the soul, I guess, because you have Bipolar Nebula to Soul Blast, and you have Nebula Invoke to Soul Blast, and for stuff here and there. But I think this, honestly, after playing a few rounds of these, it's come to the point that I think Pokemon Go is really good. I think the stream is fine because I don't think Soul's not an issue on because, well, these guys are assuming numbers, plus you got the token and shit. So yeah, it is what it is. So okay, the Blitz order I've not changed here. The Fluctuate, Buster Barrage, that's one, and I changed it a little bit because I'm playing Pro. I'm playing one of the Fulfilling Stand. You don't necessarily run this actually, but if you really want to, you can put one more Probing Robe in there if you want. But it is what it is. Okay, so now for the great ones, this is the new guy. So this is Headway Router Dragon. Its first skill is when this unit is placed on the regress circle. If you have an Automat gauge, I repeat, if you have an Automat gauge, not just as a requirement like how many gauge in your order zone. So you may energy blast 3, look at the top 5 cards, and choose up to one unit card that is the same grade or lower than your Vanguard, call the Brigger, and shuffle the deck. So you notice that this card here literally solves like one of Impalio's major problems, which is basically to build a board. Yes, Impalio has his own skill to top. Combat 1, Automat top 5 for 1 unit, call it, and the front of Forget Blizzes, 5k for every 2 Automats. But because I think it's a bit slow, as you can notice. Like I would say that because of how important it is really much more slower to build your board and more resource heavy as opposed to like right now when you have Headway Rattle Dragon, which essentially because keep in mind this deck doesn't use a lot of energy. It doesn't really use energy in general. Like, the only other guys that use energy is doing stand, but then again it depends on what you're gonna put in there. But again, it's a really it's much more consistent because of this new card right here. It's really good. And your counter charger, Mega Gregao, I have not changed much here. Same thing here, I have put my PGs. The ratio has not changed. And triggers are pretty much the same. I mean, nothing has to change here. I'll just say it first. Again, just like in my previous deck fight, if you can get the effect draw, just by all means just do that. And for heals. So that is a little bit quick update on my Impaldo deck. Like I said, this deck only mainly goes through the new cards and why they will help. Oh, I forget. I forgot to mention that when this unit boosts, if you're fighting more gauges, you can still boss and get 5k power. So like I said, Solar an issue anymore because of Rolling Probe, and this guy just literally builds a board and you don't use such energy. So as a budget point of view, I think this is a really good way to build your board because the whole idea for me playing like this build in general is just to be consistent and to get your build your board pretty easily. So there are other ways you can build it, but as of now, this is my build as of now. What do you guys think? Should I suggest some changes, or what do you think should be done better? Do let me know. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.